Hello, my name is Abby and welcome back to the Space Exploration Agency. Today is the day. Today I will be deorbiting Unit 6G-NXS, and for this purpose I've designed a very special spacecraft which I will launch now as Unit 6G-NXS is approaching Kerbal Space Center, and so we do have our launch window, and in this case I can switch on SAS, adjust the throttle, and in 3, 2, 1, and lift off. Wow, fantastic. Yet another successful launch from the launchpad at Kerbal Space Center. Wow, that's great. That's really amazing. And yeah, this time it's a daylight launch. So this time I'm launching during the day and not in the night. That's cool. That's really amazing. I like it. I like it that I can really see what is going on. That's fantastic. That's really amazing. And as you can see, I'm just using the central core booster of my standard space launch system because the payload, the spacecraft, has a very low mass, and so I can save the 2 solid fuel boosters. That's amazing. That's really amazing to use the smaller version of my standard space launch system. And yeah, it should be powerful enough in order to reach orbit and to insert the special spacecraft into an orbit. And yeah, I'm about to perform the gravity turn. I like to reach the 45-degree mark on the nav ball before I reach maybe 30 kilometers altitude. It would be perfect to get there at maybe 10 kilometer altitude, but no, I'm not able to do so in this launch. But yeah, we are making good progress. We are making really a good progress. I can even throttle down a bit. Wow, the central core booster is really powerful. That's amazing. And yeah, I'm getting closer to the 45-degree mark. Alright, I have reached the 45-degree marker on the nav ball. Now I like to keep this until I reach the 30 kilometers altitude marker, and then I will turn over to about 30 degrees. That's fantastic. That's really fantastic. Yeah, we are heading for space, and we can even see some compression heating. Wow, that's amazing. All right, now I can turn over to the 30-degree marker. And how are we doing? All right, we are really close. The Unit 6G-NXS is even a little bit ahead of us. That's interesting. Alright, I need now to prepare my orbit insertion burn. I hope I can get this right so that I can have my rendezvous with the unit right away during the first orbit. And getting closer, getting closer. Alright, and almost there. So the computer isn't quite sure. What do we have up there? 5.5. This would be cool. Can I get this even closer? 4.7. Alright, this is good. I can still trim my orbit once I'm in space, or once I am in orbit. Alright, that's perfect. And yeah, there's some fuel left. That's good. No, I don't want to have the target mode. I want to stay in orbit mode. Alright. It's quite a large burn, so I think I have to start early. I think I will discard the central core booster. Well, 139 units of fuel is not that much. So yeah, I think I can jettison the central core booster. Alright, goodbye. I can start the engine of the upper stage. And now it's time, as we are in space, to jettison the fairing. And here we go. This is my special spacecraft I have designed. Oh, I need to start the orbit insertion burn. Oh dear. Oh. Almost missed it. Yeah, I'm a bit late. That's bad. But I still, where is our target? There. Alright, there's the unit 6G-NXS. Alright. I was a little bit late. This is bad. I hope I still can reach orbit. I hope I'm not falling back into the atmosphere. This would be bad. This would be really bad. So, yeah, that's good. And we are in space now. That's fine. Oh dear. Maybe I need to aim a little bit in this direction. I hope I can make it into orbit without falling back into the atmosphere. Oh dear, that's bad. Yeah, I'm not used to insert something into this very, very low orbit around Kerbal. That's something I'm not really used to. Alright, but we're getting closer, Alright, so how am I doing? Soon I should be in orbit. And stop. Alright, so I'm now in orbit, and how we are doing? This thing is still a bit ahead of me. So how can I fix this? My periapsis is barely above the atmosphere, or barely in space. Alright, that's interesting. Do we have an inclination? Well, it's a small inclination, alright. So, can I do something to fix this? Okay, maybe I should aim for a rendezvous around there. So, easy. 3.5 kilometers. I think that's perfect. Alright. We can aim for this intersection to have our rendezvous. I can now deploy my solar arrays of the upper stage. Alright. Yeah, that's good. Fantastic. This is really a very low orbit. That's new. Oh well, that's unusual for me. Usually I aim for a 100 kilometer orbit. But here we are still in an orbit, and Kerbal looks really, really big from this altitude. That's interesting. That's cool. I like it a lot. That's fantastic. And now I can perform the maneuver. Alright, here we go. And stop. Perfect. So how we are doing? Hopefully 3.6 kilometers. Then in the shadow of Kerbal we have the ascending node. So what? No. This should still remain my target. And now I like to add a maneuver here to fix the inclination. Okay, just a little bit. Getting closer. 0.2. Okay, and we are still at 3.2 kilometers. Can I do something about it? 3.2. 3, alright. 3.1. 3.6. No. That's bad. 3.1. Alright. I can adjust this once I'm getting closer to unit 6G-NXS. Alright. So the next maneuver is coming up in 9.5 minutes. Alright. So time for a quick time warp. Alright. I'm really excited to find out if my special spacecraft gets the job done, or if we have some issues during the re-entry. I'm really excited about this, and I think it will be really, really exciting to deorbit the whole thing with the unit or the Mk1 cockpit being attached to the spacecraft. And I can use 50 times time warp. Alright. And by the way, I can switch on the lights. That's fantastic. So, just a couple of seconds. And there is the target marker. And stop. Alright, perfect. Just perfect. So, how are we doing? 3.1 kilometers. So, I like to set coming up in 12 minutes. So, maybe around here. Another marker, and then we are back in the daylight. That's fantastic. Alright. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy. Getting closer. Okay. So much about this. Now I need to get closer. Okay, I think I will at first kill all my relative velocity. Like so. And now I will start flying towards the target. Easy, easy. Like so, alright. Yeah, maybe 20 meters per second or so could be a good approach velocity. Alright. Looking good. And cut the engine. So, how are we doing? In 400 meters. Wow, that's cool. That's perfect. I can... what do we have up there? There is the... oh, the science station. That's cool. That's fantastic. Alright, I like it. I like it. Easy. So, perfect. And a quick time warp to get closer to the target. So I can reduce the relative velocity. Perfect. Just a little bit, like so. Alright. Just 1 kilometer to go. That's amazing. Okay. Just a few 100 meters to go. And we are almost there. So, 180 meters. Very good, very good. 150 meters. The target is so small, the target is so small. That's really exciting. Okay, 100 meters. Easy. Easy. It's so hard to see because it's in front of the sun. I can barely see it. I can barely see it. And okay, so we are there. We have arrived. That's good. That's really good. Now I need to think about, okay, just 30 meters. So I no. Docking mode, RCS, and so station keeping. All right. Now I think I need to approach it from the right side. I like to grab this unit basically at the aft of it. So I think if I see this right, I have to fly at first in this direction. The main problem is that I can't really set the target to the aft of this MK1 cockpit. I have to more or less eyeball it. That's an interesting challenge. Okay. So maybe like so. This is good. And the next issue is that as soon as I bump into the unit 6G-NXS, it will start to rotate around and to spin, and then everything is really problematic to grab the things. So I have to get it right the first try. So I have to be very careful. Okay. Looking good. Looking really good. Easy. 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 Okay. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh dear, that's exciting. Alright, let's come to a station keeping again. So now I can arm my advanced grabbing unit. Now turn around. I hope I'm not too close. No, I'm not too close. This is good. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Can I... No, I can't target the center of mass, but it looks good. It almost looks perfect. Okay, I think I do have only this chance. So Here we go, here we go. Easy. 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 And we got it, perfect. Wow, this is a perfect rebel, that's a perfect rebel. Look at this, that's amazing. Fantastic, fantastic. Well, this is exactly what I wanted to achieve. Amazing, amazing, wow. Spot on, spot on. Alright, and yeah, so okay, lights on. I could switch on the lights, that's interesting. That's really interesting. So, soon we will enter the darkness. This is bad because I like to land in the light and I like to land on solid ground. So, but I can do one thing because I can now deorbit the upper stage. I don't need the upper stage anymore. So, I think I will just turn the thing around so that we can take a look at this. Wow, yeah, this is a perfect grab. This is a perfect grapple. That's amazing. Wow. Cool. Look at this. Look at this. That's amazing. That's fantastic. Great. All right. All right. So, at first I said I like to get rid of this thing. So I can decouple it now. All right. So now you can see what my idea is. I like to use this lower part or the main part of the spacecraft as the bottom part to have the seat shield and to protect the unit 6G-NXS. And I have even those landing struts because I like to land the thing on solid ground and yeah, to protect, well, by doing so, to protect the payload or the unit 6G-NXS so that it does not flip over or has any issues after the landing. And yeah, now I can at first deorbit the upper stage. We don't need it anymore. Thank you so much. Alright. And goodbye. Goodbye. So, back to you. Back to you. I can now at first activate, oh dear, easy, those engines. Activate and activate. Perfect, perfect. Alright, that's exciting. That's really exciting. So, yeah. Now I think, as we will enter the shadow of Kerbal soon, I have at first to just orbit around Kerbal and to wait that we leave the shadow again. Alright, now we are in the shadow of Kerbal. Easy. Easy. And the horizon's getting brighter, that's good. So, it would be amazing to land in the desert, but I don't want to be too aggressive with the landing. Well, I could also try to land there. No, I don't want to do this. So what happens if I say I like to come down, let's say, oh no. Yeah, let's say somewhere there. I hope I'm not landing then in the middle of this mountainous region. This would be bad. So maybe I should even do something like this to avoid the mountainous region. Okay, this could be good. Yeah, alright. Alright, so now the moment of truth. I think I still have this as my target because the target marker is still active. That's interesting. Alright, alright. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Time to deorbit this thing. Time to deorbit this thing. Alright. And stop. Alright, perfect. Now I can aim for the retrograde marker. Perfect. Oh, we were in a pretty low orbit. I hope I can make it to solid ground. Oh, that's bad. Wait, maybe I should I should do something else. Maybe I should do something else. Wait. This was maybe a little bit bad. I think I like to just slow down my descent a bit. Yeah, maybe like so. Maybe like so. Maybe this is a little bit better. Okay, okay. I don't want to hit the atmosphere too soon because I really like to make it to solid ground. I don't want to smack down, or I don't want to have a splashdown. Okay, now we can do a quick time warp. And okay, we are no longer in space. There is the huge impact crater. All right, that's interesting. And I think I can do some physical time warp. That's good. All right, there's the mountainous region. I think I will fly above it. That's good. It's really good, and I hope this thing is stable. I really hope this thing is stable. This is also the main reason why I wanted to be very, very precise with my grabbing maneuver in order to have this thing well protected by the heat shield. And I hope this will not cause any instability of the spacecraft. And yeah, I hope the center of mass is also somewhere down here and not with an offset or so. That would be problematic. Okay, and there we go, there we go. Now we're hitting the atmosphere. Okay, now things start to get interesting. Now things start to get interesting. And it would be perfect if I can make it to the desert. This would be really amazing if I can make it to the desert. Okay, so we are now hitting the atmosphere. This is good. All right, we are coming down. We are coming down. Interesting, interesting. So far it's stable, so far it's stable. That's good. So far so good. Okay. Wow. I got some contract, but I don't want you to look at the contract right now. Right now it's more important to keep an eye on all the systems to make sure that everything is working as intended with our re-entry. All right. So yeah, the Mk1 cockpit is protected by the heat shield and by the spacecraft. This is good, and it seems to be stable. It seems to be stable. This is very important. This is good. Oh yeah, now we are hitting the atmosphere. Ooh, crazy. Oh, crazy. Oh dear. Oh dear lord. That's interesting. Ugh. Okay, something was heating up. I'm not quite sure where we get the heat warning. So bright, so bright. Okay, and how is our trajectory look? Oh no, currently we still have a splashdown. That's bad, but I hope I can land in the desert. This would be good. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The ablator is working. That's good. That's really good. Okay. We're coming down. We're definitely coming down. We're losing speed. Fantastic. Okay, and still a splashdown, but I think as soon as we get closer and deeper into the atmosphere, we will lose more and more speed. And well, one thing which is really amazing is that the thing is so stable. I think it was so... What is heating up? Are those my landing struts? This would be bad. It was so important to get the grapple right, and yeah. I'm glad that I got the grapple right, that the thing is exactly in the center, and I think I get the heat warning for my landing struts. That's problematic. That's really problematic. Okay. I hope they can survive this. I hope they can survive this. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. How are we doing? Oh yeah, yeah. We are now landing in the desert. That's good. We are landing on solid ground. That's perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Very good, very good. Okay. So, looking good, looking good. That's perfect. That's really perfect. Okay. Very good, very good. And well, I have two types of parachutes on the spacecraft. I have some drogue chutes and some normal parachutes. And now I'm waiting. Alright, I think I can now pop the drogue chutes. Alright. To slow the spacecraft down, because I wasn't quite sure. I'm landing a very high mass, and it's maybe better if I do something like this. Oh, I'm still in orbit mode. Surface mode is better. Alright. Yeah, I'm landing a very high mass, and so I think it's good to have some additional parachutes to slow the thing down so that it will not smack into the ground. And I hope the drogue chutes will deploy soon. Oh dear, drogue chutes, please deploy. Alright, alright. Yeah, the drogue chutes are now slowing us down. Perfect. Now I can deploy the other chutes to slow us down even more. Alright. Very good, very good. And we made it to the desert. We made it to the desert. That's fantastic. That's amazing. Alright, I think the... Yeah, I think the whole mission was a success. Wow. Look at this, look at this. We can now deploy the landing struts. Alright. That's fantastic. Cool. Cool. I like it. I like it. So, it seems that my plan is working. That's amazing. That's fantastic. Alright, I think this will, well, we are quite fast. I think we can now speed things up a bit. Can I see my shadow? Oh, okay, yeah, it's noon, so it's really hard to estimate the altitude. But we are coming down. We are coming down. I hope this is not a slope. It's looking good. Alright, alright. So much about this. And just before the landing, I have now enabled SAS again to give my spacecraft a little bit more stability. And yeah, just before the landing, I will start my engines again to slow us down even more. Alright, alright, coming down, easy. And let's throttle up with those engines. Alright. And we made it, we made it. Wow, look at this. This is also a very, very cool formation. It almost looks like some sculpture or so. That's interesting. That's an interesting sculpture. Wow, that's cool. Neat. Neat. And wow, cool, I made it. So, recover unit 6G-NXS from orbit of Kerbal. Obtain unit 6G-NXS complete. Alright. And the main contract is recover unit 6G-NXS on Kerbal. So, when I now recover the vessel, I should have completed the contract. Am I right? Yep, I got something. So, recovery of a vessel returned from Kerbal orbit. Alright, no signs. We were 642 kilometers away from KSC. Alright. We got some funds back. That's fantastic. Did I got some... Yeah, I even got some funds for the MK1 cockpit. Alright, that's cool. So, and... Good job. Unit 6G-NXS has been recovered in one piece and is being analyzed as we speak. Cool, alright, alright. My plan was a success. That's fantastic, that's amazing. Wow, I'm happy. This was a cool contract. This was really a cool contract. And yeah, I'm so glad that everything worked as intended. And there a new contract. No. Nothing interesting. So now we have built a new surface outpost on the moon. conduct gravimetric surveys of the moon, and extract ore from the moon and deliver it to Kerbal. So we have 3 moon-related contracts. That's fantastic. We have completed a lot of different contracts. That's cool. And yeah, on the one hand, I really like to work on the base in Antarctica. I really like to build a research outpost in Antarctica, and I like to deliver it by plane. But yeah, I think I need to think a little bit more about this. And on the other hand, I think one of the next missions I like to do is this contract. So I need to surface. I need to land twice on the moon, and I need to be in space in a very low altitude. Alright, let us take a look at the moon to... Yeah, focus Kerbal. No. I want to go to the moon. Alright. So, where do I need to do this? Oh dear. All those sites are scattered all across the moon. That's bad. So, what is here? Yeah, this is not very helpful. Can I... Okay, gravitational forces on the surface at V9M alpha. V9M beta alpha. Alright, down here. On the surface at beta. Okay, both landing sites are pretty close to each other. This is good. So I just need to do a very small flight in order to get from one landing site to the other landing site. And what about those things? I don't think that no, I don't think that they lie on an orbital plane. So I don't think I can do them in one orbit. That's bad. But how can I do this? A polar orbit might be a solution, that I just have to wait that the moon rotates beneath my spacecraft, and then I get at some point across those sites. This might be a solution. Or being in arriving in an equatorial orbit to get scientist's plate. 10,500 meters. Alright, and from here I could do some inclination changes in order to fly across those sides. Well, I could. I could get this location once I arrive at the moon, or basically during my initial orbit around the moon. Then I could land down here, perform the measurements at those 2 sites. From here I could... I could aim for this, but if I would aim from this, then I would be in a trajectory that would be this way around the moon. Would I then get across this side when I just wait long enough that the moon rotates around? This might be a solution. Alright, so yeah, a lot of planning has to be done in order to complete this contract. But yeah, I need a spacecraft that can land on the moon, so that has some landing struts, and that can also leave the moon again in order to enter an orbit again. I think this is the best way to go. Well, of course, I could at first also do all those spaceflight measurements, and finally, and at the end of the mission, land at the moon. On the other hand, wow, this is pretty close to the moon base. But driving over there is quite a distance. I don't think that I can drive over there. So yeah, I think I have to think about this. I really have to think about this and come up with a good solution how I can do this. But yeah, one thing is for sure, I need a spacecraft that can land on the moon and that can leave the surface of the moon again in order to enter an orbit, and that can perform quite a lot of inclination changes or orbital maneuvers. Alright, so I need a lot of fuel and okay. This is challenging. This is really challenging, but this will be something for a future episode. I'm not quite sure if I will do this mission at first or if I will go at first for the for my research outpost in Antarctica. We will see. We will see. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this episode with the recovery of Unit 6G-NXS. I think this was really fantastic, and I hope you will be joining me in a future episode. Until then, my name is Abby. See you!